Hello and welcome to a game called Stardew Valley. I want to start this video off by saying I don't think this is a game that I'm going to have on my channel all the time, but it's a game that I'll probably do like periodic updates as I get farther in the game because this game is amazing. I don't know how this game got off my radar, but it did somehow. I knew nothing about this game until it was released. And I got to talking to Pessimistic Nick one day, and he was like telling me about the game, and then I went and watched a video he had, and I was like, this game is amazing. I need this game. So I went and bought it. Been addicted to it. The day I bought it, I played way too long. Just way too long. But it's kind of a game mixed with Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, Terraria, I don't know. It's kind of a mixture. And I'm assuming by now most people probably know this game because it was like one day I hadn't even heard of it, and then the next day everybody was playing this game. So I'm assuming most people know about it, but I'm going to probably talk about it like, it's a new game to you. So, just like to explain things and show you around my farm and kind of tell you what I've been doing up until now. I am in fall, year 1, day 6. So anything that has happened before this date, I might talk about. So there might be some spoilers if you want to play the game for yourself. But yeah, so as you can see, I've got the first house upgrade here. So I have my own bedroom and I got a kitchen. So that's pretty cool. And check the weather for tomorrow. Cloudy and windy, very cool. Yesterday when I was playing, yesterday, it was like breezy and leaves were blowing around the trees. It was so cool. Fortune teller. I believe it's like the quality of the crops you get is what she helps you predict. Now this is my farm out here. I've been putting a little work into it. We'll start with our garden area down here. I did the cobblestone path. I love cobblestone. It makes me think of Minecraft. So I put the cobblestone path through here. And I just have some fall crops planted. Over here we have some eggplant that needs harvested. I got some bok choy over here in this little garden. I've never seen bok choy grown in someone's garden before. So I thought that was awesome. So of course I had to grow that. Some sunflowers up here. I got my scarecrow because if you don't have scarecrows in this game, crows will come and eat your freaking food. I spent all my money on seeds in spring, and I woke up the next day, and all but one plant was eaten from those freaking crows. I have corn, and corn is really cool because if you buy corn in the summer, it lasts until fall. It lasts 2 seasons instead of the normal 1 season that most plants last. I'm gonna go ahead and water while I'm sitting here talking about what I've been planting. What I'm watering right now is pumpkins, I believe. It's either pumpkins or sweet potatoes. It's one or the other. Whichever one that one is, this one is the other one. I'm pretty sure these are sweet potatoes and these are pumpkins, though. It's fall. You gotta have sweet potatoes and pumpkins. What is a fall garden without sweet potatoes and pumpkins? Come on. This is some kind of plant that I'd never even heard of. I think I've heard the word, but I don't know if I've ever seen it. I forget what it's called. But it's like this purple weedy kind of plant. And I was interested in it, so I went ahead and planted it. Let's harvest our eggplants here. I've never grown eggplant in real life either, but I really wanted to. I wanted to actually get white eggplants and try to grow those. Just because they're different. I don't know. Be kind of cool to grow. I hear though it's finally turning into spring in my part of the world, and I got out in the yard the other day and I planted in my garden box peas and lettuce. So hopefully I will have some peas and lettuce here in the next couple weeks. I think that's everything watered. Up here I have mayonnaise machines. I didn't know that machines made mayonnaise. Well, I didn't know a machine like this made mayonnaise, but lots of eggplants. Ooh, we have some good quality eggplants too. Go ahead and store some of this junk I have. big bombs that I have no idea what they're used for. Milk. Collect my mayonnaise here. You, like, put eggs in this copper bin, and then it, like, mixes it around until it turns into mayonnaise, apparently. Let's go ahead and put the milk in there. I don't have a cheese maker yet, which makes me really sad. I want to make some cheese. Over here, though, is... I don't know if you can build benches, like, decorative, like, benches or chairs or something. I don't know, but I wanted to get this little area kind of... you know, scenic. I wanted to put maybe a bench over here and like a well. I know you can do a well. I'm going to have the lady build me a well over here. I'm going to have some grape plants up here. So we're going to have like a little personal vineyard. This oak tree makes oak resin for me. And I just broke my freaking tapper. Please put that back. Thank you. It just makes oak resin, and I don't know what you do with oak resin. Like, it says it's fragrant. Do you burn it like incense? I have no idea. But, so I got one there. I really want to get a grove of maple trees going. Do I have maple seeds, actually? I could do that. I want to get a grove of maple trees going because I want to do, like, maple syrup. I want to have some maple syrup groves. Up here, I have flowers growing just because, you know, it's nice to have flowers growing around the farm. So over here we get to our first little coop, and this is where I have 4 chickens. I love this. This coop holds 4 chickens, which is the same amount of chickens I have in real life, and I named them after my chickens. This is Debbie. If you've heard my chicken, like, I made a video in Sims where I, like, redid my chicken coop. Like, I rebuilt it in The Sims, and I named all my chickens, and if you know them, it's Big One, Hotbox, and then the twins. But the twins' real names are Debbie and Polly, but we just call them the twins. So this is Debbie. Who do we got here? This is Polly, so those are the twins, even though in this game they're not twins. But in real life they are. And, wait, Polly, how'd you get back in? This is a Hotbox, and Big One is around here somewhere, I swear. She's here. Collect my eggs, just like I do in real life. I go out and collect 4 eggs usually every day. And we gotta feed them. You know, my chickens eat, like, corn pellets in real life. These chickens eat hay. Whatever. Big One, where are you at? Debbie. Okay, not everybody can be Debbie. Alright. Big One, she's there somewhere, I promise. This tree grew up overnight and is right in the way of my barn door. Chop this sucker down. I need to upgrade my axe, like, really bad. I upgraded my pickaxe, and I'll tell you why here in a second. You might have saw that I was chopping nothing there. If you're playing this game and you have problems with, like, clicking on the right square, there's an option to turn these little tile indicators on, and they really help. Open up here. And we gotta milk our cows. Oh, no, we don't need to chop our cows with a hoe. Uh-oh. My puppy is whining that she might have to go out. If you don't know, I got a puppy recently. Her name is Athena. That's what we named her. So I gotta take her out real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. The life of a new puppy owner, right? Like, if they gotta go, you gotta take them. But, yeah, so I got a new puppy recently. We named her Athena. So I named a cow after her because I think in this game you can only get a dog or a cat. You can't get both. And you can't get multiple. I don't think. I mean, I'm only in year 1, so don't take my word on it. I've not been watching any videos or anything past where I'm at. So, things could change. Did I get my 2 milks? I got 1 milk. Alright. Can I get your milk, please? No milk right now. There we go. No milk right now. Okay, so only enough for 1 milk. Alright. But, yeah, so see, I gave him kind of a big pasture for just 2 cow. I honestly thought about dragging it all the way down to the stump. But I was like, you know, once I get more cows, then I can expand it. The building area in this game, though, is huge. Like, compared to other farm games. Like, it's just, you have so much room to grow here. And not only that, but you get to actually place everything. Like, you get to choose where your barn goes. You get to choose where you put up walls. I love it. There's a lot of freedom as far as building goes in this game, and I don't know, I really like it. I've been enjoying this game so much. Beehives. Oh my gosh. You know I have to have the bees, right? I'm going to have a whole apiary section. It's going to be amazing. Probably next to the maple trees. I also want to get like a grove of sunflower. You can only grow sunflowers in the fall. But, you know, every fall I would like to have a special area where I plant a huge grove of sunflowers. And I want to get a big vineyard. There's lots of things I want to do. But this is my farm so far. This thing one night, I was sleeping. And it said, like, something crashed in the yard one night. And so I came out here, and I had this path. This double-wide cobblestone path was already built. And somehow this thing crashed right at the end of the path. And here it sits. I went and upgraded my pickaxe because it said that my pickaxe isn't strong enough to get it. And even after I upgraded my pickaxe, I still cannot pick into this thing. So... whatever, wasted some money there, but it's okay. Other than that, I think that's my farm right now. I'm still working on it. I gotta save up money. I really want to get the stable. I gotta get hardwood though. I gotta go farming. Over here, I don't know what this is. I think it might be a greenhouse that you get to unlock later in the game. But we can go walk through town. There is a system in this game where you get your reputation or your relationships up with the people in town, and you can actually, I believe, marry people in town. I don't know if you can have like children, or I don't know how far it goes, but I know you can definitely like start dating someone in town. And I'll tell you, I started talking to Alex. Oh, by the way, I'm gay. If the videos of me decorating houses wasn't, you know, a red flag enough. So I started talking to Alex, and right away I was like, this dude is vain. Like, he is so vain, like over the top vain. And I was like, all right, I'm done talking to him, because he gave me like some story about he wanted to donate shoes that he bought and was never going to wear. And then he was like, but the thought of some gross person wearing my shoes just makes me not want to be able to donate them. And I'm like, dude, like, you don't want shoes, just donate. Like, what do you care? Like, after that, I was like, I'm done talking to him. So I started courting Shane, who is actually right here. That's Shane. Started talking to him, who's also a bit of a rude person, or a-hole, you might want to call him. So I don't know, my taste in men in this game is horrible, because the only two I've talked to have been complete, like, just mean people. But with Shane, I felt like he's mean. Yeah, see, why are you bothering me? I want to be left alone. But with Shane, I feel like he's a good person on the inside. Like, he just has this harsh outside. Like, you know, he works at the Walmart of this game, like, where nobody really wants to work. It's just kind of like a crappy job that he doesn't really like. So I'm like, I get it. I get why he has this hard outer shell. With Alex, it's like he doesn't work, I don't think. He lives with his grandparents. Like, I'm sure they don't make him pay rent. Like, why are you so mean to everybody? But anyway, so I started talking to Shane. I learned since then that you cannot date Shane. So I was like, okay, whatever. I still kept talking to Shane because I was like, I just cannot bring myself to talk to Alex. And then I talked to Elliot for a while, but Elliot's just not my type of guy. He's a little too, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just not into the type of vibe that Elliot gives off. You know, Elliot, I could be friends with Elliot for sure. Like, you know, I'll braid his hair. He wants me to braid his hair and stuff, but I don't know if I could date him. Who else did I talk to? I talked to Harvey. He's like the doctor, except his little profile picture down here looks exactly like someone I went to school with. Like, exactly like someone I went to school with. And I was like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. There's a couple other guys in town you can talk to. I don't know. None of them were just really giving me a vibe. So I went back to Alex, started talking to him again. I've had some events with him, though. Can I talk to him? I think you can find salmon in the river this time of year. Good to know. Started talking to him, though. I have him up to 5 hearts because I've been giving him gifts and stuff. And I started learning more about his story. His dad was always on his butt for, you know, being the best of the best. And then he lost his parents. And so I get why he has this whole attitude of he's the best. He has to be the best. So, you know, I'm working on it. He's starting to open up to me. So it's, you know, we're working on it. We're working on our relationship. It's complicated. You know, that's our Facebook status right now. He showed me his dog. And no, that's not a euphemism. He has a dog in here. He showed me his dog one time in a cutscene. It was cool. His dog's like a little mangy, but it's fine. Here's Elliot. Talk to Elliot. Gets windy this time of year. Marvelous. Yeah, well, with that great mane of hair. I bet it is marvelous having the wind blow through your hair. Oh, I also talked to Sam. But Sam, I believe, is like a teenager, kind of. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel dating someone younger. You know. Meaning, but I forgot. What is my hearts with him? 1 out of 10. I gave him a few gifts here and there. I gave him a gift on his birthday. I don't know. I see us being more friends, though, you know. What else? I've donated some stuff to my museum. I've gotten lots of rewards. I've went to the caves a couple times. I have this really cool, like, bug head sword. And it's really powerful, at least for this stage of the game, because the only other sword I could get was nowhere near as good as this one. I've donated some stuff up here to the community center. Let's get back home, though. But yeah, I just wanted to show you kind of what I've been working on in this game. I want to show you my farm, my progress, because I've been working on it, trying to make it look all nice. Been trying to court Alex a little bit, courting some other people. I still wish Shane was available. Shane is like my my secret crush in this game. Even if I end up with Alex, Shane will always be like the one who got away, you know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I did in here that I like wanted to talk about, but I think that's about it. Oh, one time I went into Alex's room, or his house, and his grandmother would not let me walk through the hallway. I was going to his room to talk to him, and he was like working out or something, and his grandma was like in the doorway and would not let me pass through. She was like, I don't know, you know how grandparents can get. But, I don't know, it was really funny. It was like situationally funny. Oh, this is the thing that the museum guy gave me. It's like a big geode. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so this is my farm. This is how far I've gotten. I plan on updating it as I put more decorations around and get more walls put up and more spaces allocated and more buildings put up. I think you're supposed to close the doors to your chickens and cows. I mean, you should always close the doors to your chickens. I mean, you leave the chicken door open, a fox or a raccoon's going to climb through it, and you're going to wake up and have no chickens. It's going to be a sad day. But yeah, so this is Stardew Valley. It's an amazing game. If you like Harvest Moon, if you like Animal Crossing, I shouldn't say Animal Crossing. It has Animal Crossing elements, but I wouldn't say the core gameplay is Animal Crossing. It's more Harvest Moon. It has a little bit of a Terraria feel to it, as far as, you know, the gathering and the look of the game. This has been a really fun game, though. It's fun to just relax in here because it's a lot of watering and kind of doing tasks every day to make your villagers like you and stuff. So if you're into that type of game, this game is perfect. Expect to see some updates from it, so if you like this video, please leave me a like, subscribe if you'd like to see some more buildy type games, or this game in the future, and I will see you all next time back on my channel.